Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how to create a technical drawing template and make it editable. And we will use the software Inkscape to create it. Now you can go to the Inkscape website to download the installer and install the software. After you install the software and open it, then you will come to a page like this. Here we can modify the canvas, keyboard and appearance. Select what you prefer, then save the settings. And click Thanks to continue. First, let's create a new document. For the default, it will create a portrait page. Now let's go to the File and Document Properties. And I will make it to be landscape. Then I will keep the other options. Then close it. Next, I'm going to make the icon to be larger. Let's go to the Edit and select the preference. Let's close the pull-down list of the tools and go to the interface, select the toolbars. Then here you can move the slide to modify the size of the icon. And you can adjust it according to the screen, and then I can drag it, make it just one column, then close the settings. And for this control toolbar, I'd like to make it on the top. It cannot drag it like the other computers. Then let's go to the view and uncheck the wide screen. Then it will be on top. First, let's create a rectangle. Go to the rectangle tool and click. Hold the button and drag it to another corner. And release it. Now we have a rectangle with the background color. We need to make it no paint. Let's go to the toolbar to select the fill and stroke. Then it will appear on the right. Let's select the no paint and go to the stroke paint to make it a flat color. Then go to the style to modify the width to 0.5. Then we have the rectangle that we need. And on the top, we can modify the origin of the rectangle and the width and the height. And this is the origin of this page. Let's make the offset to 4 on the X and the Y directions. Next, we are going to modify the size of the rectangle to make the offset to be same on the other edges. First, let's unlock the ratio of the rectangle and modify the width and the height separately. Let's first make the width to equal the page of the width to -8. That is 297 minus 8. Then we will have the same offset on the right. We can do the same on the bottom. Okay, next we are going to draw the table on the right bottom. Here we can use the pen tool. Select it. We need to make the lines on the rectangle. So check snapping on the top right. And then we can draw the line. Here, let's press the Control key to make the line to be horizontal and vertical. And right click to exist. And go to the Select tool. Next, we are going to modify the size of this block. Set the height to 40 and the width to 64. Now we can drag this block to the right bottom and snap to the rectangle. Next, let's continue to draw the lines. We have 4 rows. Make sure to press the Control key to make the line to be horizontal. Okay, for the last, let's draw a vertical line here. And let's go to the select tool and select this horizontal line and change the endpoint and snap to this vertical line. Okay. After that, we are going to make the gap between these rows to be even. And let's draw two reference lines on the top and the bottom. And then we can use the distributor tool. Now let's go back to the select tool and hold the shift key to select these file lines and go to the distributor tool. You can select it here. And the next, let's make these file lines to distribute even vertically. Then we can delete these two lines. After that, we are going to modify the size of the inner lines. Select it and let's go to the fill and stroke tool and set the width to 0.3. And let's do the same for the other lines. Okay, after that, we are going to add titles for this table. And select the test tool. And click on the position of the test. Now you can input the test. And name the first one to be title. Let's zoom in to check and select it. And drag it to the first row. Then go to the fill and stroke tool and make it without the stroke and fill with the flat color. Now we can refine the position of the title. You can drag it or use the arrow key to move it. Then we can add the other items. Select the first one and press the Ctrl D key to copy and paste. Let's go to the layer and then you can find there is another test. Let's drag it to the second line and do the same for the other two. Then zoom in. We can edit the other titles. This is the date and the third one is the scale. And this is the version. Now let's go back to the select tool and move the test. Actually, here we can use the alignment tool. Let's hold the shift key to select all the tests and go to the alignment. First, we need to make this related to the first selected, and then align to the left edges. Then use the arrow key to refine the position of every item. That's it. Next, we are going to add information for every item. And here I will do the test one by one. I will name it to be technical drawing title. And the date. Let's name it the creation date. Then is the scale and the version. Let's do the same for all the information tests. Select them all and then go to the alignment tool and align to the left. After that, we are going to the file and import a picture of the logo. Then open it. click OK to continue. Now select this picture. Before scaling, first let's make sure to check the lock here, and then we can scale it and drag it to the box. Now we can move this line, the vertical line, to the right and adjust the endpoint of this line. Okay, that's all for the test and the path for this template. After that, we are going to relate it to the FreeCAD. Let's go to Edit and find the XML Editor. Then we can edit the XVG file here. Let's go to the FreeCAD wiki and find the namespace. We need to find this certain namespace for the first item. This is the one. We can go back to the XML Editor and select the first item and add a new attribute. And then name the head and copy the website to the value. Okay. Let's close it. And after that, we are going to make the test to be editable in the FreeCAD. Here I forget to adjust the position of the test vertically. Let me do it quickly. Okay, let's select the first information test and go back to the XML Editor. Now we can have this information test that we can add a new attribute and go back to the FreeCAD wiki that we need to make the information, the title blocks to be editable. That this is what we need. Copy it and then go back to the editor and then paste to the name. Then you can input the value by yourself. The value here we input, we don't need to make it to be same as the information test. Okay, let's continue to add this attribute to other information tests. That's it. Let's close this edit. And this is all for this template. We can go to Save As. Not use the Save As usually. Just go to Save As and save as the type to the plain SVG. And then I will find the routine for this file. The FreeCAD software, we can go to the data and mode, then the technical drawing, the template. Then I will save it here and give it a name. Okay, save it. Now let's open the FreeCAD and import this template. Let's create a new file and go to the technical drawing workbench and create a page on the template and select the one we created, then open it. Here we create the page based on the template we created, and the text is editable, but all the text position shift. So let's go back to the Inkscape and modify it. Let's select the layer and go to the object, then ungroup the layer Next, go to the edit, and we need to select all the text and remove this space preserved item. That's for every text. After that, I found we needed also to remove the first item, the main item of the SVG file, that this one needed to be removed. After that, I'm going to increase the font size of the information text. You can zoom out and check. Now let's select all the information tests and go to the text and the font tool. You can find it here. And let's make the font size to 14 and next apply it. And next we need to move the text a little bit. Let's select them all again and use the arrow key to move all the text to the left. Okay, that's all for this template. Now we can go to the file and save as the plain SVG and replace the former one and save it. Now let's go to the FreeCAD to test it again. Select the former page and delete it, and then create a new one. Select the template that we modified. Now we see that all the position is as the same as in the template. Alright, that's for today's video. If this helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for your watching, and I will see you in the next one.